Meet a man and his dog. They're best friends who love to go on adventures together, but their greatest adventure is yet to come. A cross-country road trip that will change them both forever. Our story begins in New York City. Max is a happy golden retriever who lives with his owner, a young man named Ethan Hunt. They live in a big city apartment. Their days are filled with walks in Central Park, games of fetchin', lots of cuddles. But lately, Max has been acting a bit off. He's been spending more time staring out the window than usual, watching the world go by. It almost seems like he's dreaming of faraway places. One day, while looking through old photo albums, Ethan discovers something that makes him smile. It's a picture of him and Max on one of their first adventures together, a camping trip to the Grand Canyon. Looking at the picture sparks an idea in Ethan's head. He decides it's time for another adventure. He grabs his backpack and starts packing. He's going on a cross-country road trip and he's inviting Max to join him. The two friends hit the road in Ethan's old pickup truck, which they've nicknamed the Beast. As they drive, the city quickly fades away and is replaced by open roads and beautiful scenery. Max's tail wags excitedly as he looks out the window. The wind ruffles his fur as they pass through small towns, each with its own unique charm. They stop at a quirky diner for a break. Max, being a well-behaved dog, waits patiently in the car while Ethan enjoys a cup of coffee and a slice of pie. As the sun begins its slow descent, casting long shadows across the road, Ethan and Max spot a sign that reads Lobo's Motel, 2 miles. Deciding to follow the sign, they drive down a dirt road lined with trees. The air grows cooler, carrying the scent of pine and damp earth. Finally, they reach a clearing, and there in front of them sits an old wooden motel, bathed in the warm glow of neon lights. The moment they step out of the truck, Lobo, a friendly Doberman pinscher, greets them. His tail wags furiously, his whole body wiggling with excitement. Max, initially a bit hesitant, slowly warms up to Lobo, and the two dogs soon become fast friends. They sniff each other curiously, their tails now wagging in unison. Meanwhile, Ethan and his friend's owner, Sarah, start chatting. They talk about their journey so far and their plans for the rest of their trip. Soon, laughter echoes around them, blending with the chirping of crickets and the soft hoot of an owl. After settling into their rooms, Ethan and Max decide to explore the motel. The grounds are filled with fun surprises. There's a basketball hoop, a horseshoe pit, and even a small pond stocked with fish. Max, unable to resist, takes a quick dip in the water. Later, as the stars begin to appear in the night sky, they join the others for a bonfire. They roast marshmallows, tell stories, and sing songs. Max, snuggled between Ethan and Lobo, feels a deep sense of contentment. It's been a long day, and the adventures have tired him out. As the fire crackles merrily, casting dancing shadows on the surrounding trees, Ethan and Max share a special moment. Looking into his dog's tired but happy eyes, Ethan realizes how much this trip has meant to them both. It's not just about the journey or the destination, but about the bond they share. Max, understanding Ethan's emotions, nudges his hand with his wet nose, his way of saying, "We'll always have each other." In the morning, after a hearty breakfast, it's time to hit the road again. The group says their goodbyes, and soon Ethan and Max are back in the Beast, heading towards their next stop. The journey continues with more scenic drives, interesting people, and furry friends along the way. At each stop, Max whiles away time by making new canine pals. There's Duke, a playful blue heeler, Luna, a wise old sheepdog, and Bruno, a goofy Saint Bernard. Each dog has its own unique personality, but they all welcome Max into their pack with open paws and wagging tails. During one of their stops, Ethan and Max meet Bailey, a curious and energetic border collie. They're immediately drawn to each other and decide to travel together for a while. Bailey's owner, Emily, a spirited young woman with a love for adventure, also becomes good friends with Ethan. Together, the four of them explore new hiking trails, go swimming in cool mountain lakes, and spend evenings sharing stories around the campfire. As their journey progresses, Ethan finds himself growing as a person. The challenges of the road, from unexpected detours to car troubles, have pushed him to be resourceful and adaptable. Max, too, has changed. He's become more confident tackling things he wouldn't have before, like swimming across a rushing stream to help a stranded kitten. Through it all, Bailey and Luna, the old sheepdog they'd befriended earlier, are constant sources of support and guidance. These furry companions, with their keen senses and unwavering loyalty, help Ethan and Max navigate not only the physical challenges of the road, but also the emotional ones. After weeks on the road, Ethan and Max find themselves at a crossroads. They're standing on the edge of the Pacific Ocean, the beast packed and ready for the journey home. It's been an incredible adventure filled with unforgettable moments and new friendships. As the sun rises, painting the sky with hues of gold and crimson, they know it's time to head back. The journey back is filled with a mix of emotions. There's joy from the memories they've made, a touch of sadness at parting with newfound friends, and excitement for the future adventures that lie ahead. As they drive, the vastness of the country they've explored unfolds before them once again. Each mile marker brings back a rush of shared experiences, inside jokes, and the warmth of the bonds they've forged. Finally, they see the familiar streets of their hometown. The city seems different somehow now that they've seen so much of the country. It's as if their own backyard has become a part of their adventures. Back in their apartment, surrounded by the comforting clutter of their everyday life, Ethan and Max feel a sense of homecoming. The walls seem to echo with the laughter of their travels, and the silence is filled with unspoken understanding. It's not just their surroundings that have changed. They've both grown from this journey. Ethan is more attuned to his feelings, and Max is more confident in his role as Ethan's trusty companion. Looking back on their journey, Ethan realizes it was more than just a road trip. It was a journey of self-discovery, friendship, and the unwavering bond between a man and his dog. And as they settle into their routine, they know that the spirit of their adventure will always be with them, waiting for the next journey, the next adventure that will bring them closer together. Their journey together is a testament to the enduring power of friendship and the transformative impact of adventure. As Ethan watches Max sleep, his chest rising and falling with each peaceful breath, he knows they've gained so much more than just memories. They've strengthened their bond, creating a connection that will last a lifetime. And that's the story of a dog and his owner who went on an amazing adventure across the United States. Do you want to hear more stories about dogs and their owners? Check out this video over here. It's about a dog who saves his owner's life, or watch this other video. It's the story of a dog who became best friends with a cat. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.